Hello, welcome to this video on simplifying surds, or you might call them radicals, depending where you are in the world. We have our first one, root 7 multiplied by root 35. So we've got a multiplication, we'll simplify there. Then we've got an addition, 2 root 32 plus 3 root 2. And lastly, a nice division. So let's dive straight in. We'll start off with the multiplication one. So we got root 7 multiplied by root 35. Now when we multiply surds, we have the rule where root A multiplied by root B is exactly the same as root A multiplied by B. So we can take this here and we can put it all under one square root sign. That's root 7 multiplied by 35. And we can go ahead and evaluate that. Root 245, and then what we need to do is break this up into two factors, but one of them we want to be a squared term. So if we look at 245, we could try a few different numbers, and after trying 5 multiplied by 49, and that's what I wanted. I wanted one of them to be a squared number, so now I can break that up even more. So I have root 5 multiplied by the square root of 49, and that will give me root 5 multiplied by 7. And so fully simplified, I would write 7 root 5. That's that one done. Now let's move on to the next one. And this one is 2 root 32 plus 3 root 2. We can't add these two because the roots are not the same. It's a little bit like having 2x plus 3y. Because the x and the y are different, we can't add them, and it's a very similar situation here. So we have to make a root 2 ideally. And what we do is the same as before. We'll break this 32 up. So we'll go 2 root, and then we'll break that 32 up, and we want two factors of 32. One of them we want to be a square value, and that's going to be 16. So 2 multiplied by 16 plus the 3 root 2, and then we can say 2 root 2, which is what we wanted. Remember, we wanted a root 2 multiplied by the square root of 16 plus 3 root 2, and then this becomes 2 root 2 multiplied by the square root of 16, that's going to be 4 plus 3 root 2. So that would be 2 multiplied by the 4, that would give us 8 root 2 plus the 3 root 2, and now we can collect that because they're the same roots, and we have 11 root 2. And this is our fraction one. We have root 18 divided by 200, and the rule here is root A divided by root B is exactly the same as root A over root B, and that further goes to the square root of A over B. So you can see here, this is what we have here. So let's break this down. So we have root 18 divided by root 200. And with that, we will further break down the numerator and the denominator the same as we did before. So if we do root 18 split into two factors, one of them being a squared term, that would be 2 multiplied by 9. And the denominator, that's going to be 2 times 100, isn't it? 2 multiplied by 100. And then we can go on to split those down into two separate square roots. So we have root 2 multiplied by root 9. And then our denominator, root 2 multiplied by root 100. And then let's take that there. That gives us root 2. And then the square root of 9 is 3 all over root 2 again. And the square root of 100 is 10. So we're left with 3 root 2 all over 10 root 2. And as we have root 2 on the bottom and on the top, we can cancel those two. And we're left with our final answer, which is 3/10. And that should be about everything. If you found that useful, go ahead and hit the subscribe. It really helped the channel. Thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.